Welcome to DermWire News, powered by DermWire.com. DermWire News for Smart Speaker is made possible with advertising support from Ortho Dermatologics. I'm Stephanie Talea with Practical Dermatology magazine. Constellation Alpha Capital Corporation, a special-purpose acquisition company, has executed a non-binding letter of intent to merge with DermTech Incorporated, a molecular genomics company with an initial focus on skin cancer. DermTech markets and develops products that facilitate the early detection of skin cancers, assess inflammatory diseases, and help customize drug treatment. DermTech analyzes skin samples collected non-invasively using adhesive patch rather than a scalpel. DermTech's mission is to transform dermatology by delivering highly accurate and objective information to the clinician to improve care and reduce costs. Mr. Rajiv Sarman-Shukla, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Constellation, said DermTech has developed a deep pipeline of dermatology-focused diagnostic tests with superior clinical sensitivity, improved patient comfort due to non-invasive sample collection, and meaningful cost savings for payers. We are excited to bring this potential opportunity to our shareholders. Dr. John Dobak, Chief Executive Officer of DermTech, said, "We look forward to completing this transaction, which will allow us to scale up commercialization of our skin cancer products, support the development of new products, and expand our collaborations with pharmaceutical partners. DermTech has developed a unique diagnostic platform addressing large commercial opportunities based on a foundation of science, clinical evidence, and physician and patient value. This transaction provides us an opportunity to utilize and build upon our platform." Under the terms of the proposed transaction, it is anticipated that DermTech will merge into a wholly owned subsidiary of Constellation in exchange for shares of Constellation common stock. It is expected that DermTech shareholders will own a majority of the combined company's shares following the merger, but final ownership percentages will depend on the amount of redemptions by Constellation shareholders and the size of the anticipated private placement, if any. It is expected that the definitive agreement will contain a minimum cash closing condition of $15 million. The consummation of the transaction is contingent on, among other things, Constellation completing its legal and financial due diligence of DermTech, and the parties negotiating and entering into a legal binding definitive agreement. A definitive agreement with respect to the transaction, if entered into, will provide the closing of the transaction is subjected to approval by Constellation shareholders and the satisfaction of other closing conditions. The transaction is expected to close in the second quarter of 2019. Inflamed skin in older adults may contribute to a wide range of age-related conditions, including heart disease and Alzheimer's disease, but regular moisturization may cool the inflammation and lower disease risk in the process, according to a pilot study. In the study, 33 adults aged 58 to 95 applied a lipid-balanced cream all over their bodies twice a day for 30 days. After a month, the researchers measured blood levels of 3 cytokines, interleukin-1 beta, interleukin-6, and tumor necrosis factor, or TNF-alpha, that have all been implicated in age-related inflammatory disease. Using the cream reduced the amount of all 3 cytokines compared to both the participants' levels before the cream and the levels of similarly aged adults who did not use the cream. In fact, using the cream lowered participants' cytokine levels to be nearly equivalent with people in their 30s, suggesting that rejuvenating the skin can reverse inflammaging. The cream also improved hydration, lowered pH, and repaired the permeability barrier, the study showed. The findings appear in the Journal of the European Academy of Dermatology and Venerology. Now, we're going to see whether using the cream to keep epidermal function normal as people age will prevent the development of these downstream diseases, says study co-author Dr. Peter Elias, a UCSF professor of dermatology based at the San Francisco VA healthcare system. If we do, the implication would be that after the age of 50, you would want to be applying an effective topical barrier repair preparation daily for the rest of your life. Thank you for listening to DermWire News, powered by DermWire.com. This editorially independent program is supported with advertising from Ortho Dermatologics.